So what's up, everybody? I'm going to tell you about why I have frustration with Diablo 4. I'm going to tell you that maybe I'm in the minority, but I feel like there's a lot of people that I've talked to that don't play the game anymore. And right now, Season 5 is going on. Season 5, Diablo 4. I've had an off and on good and bad time with the season so far. Let me explain my frustration with the game. For instance, I just was trying like a bastard to finally, and this is, I don't have a lot of time, right? I work now. I have to work like crazy. Life sucks. I used to be a full-time YouTuber for 5 years on my other channel, and I didn't have to do other jobs. Now I do. I have no time for anything. So I'm trying to unlock the pit, right? And at this point, I feel like I've put so much time into the game that I'm now just trying to unlock the pit, which you need to do a Nightmare Dungeon 46, which I was unable to do, but almost did, but eventually just called my wife and was like, hey, will you kill this boss for me? Which is emasculating, by the way. But, so she did really quickly, and I'm like, finally, I've been trying to get to this goddamn thing, and I just need to cut 20 or 30 minutes. Probably in 20, 30 more minutes I could do it. But I'm like, I just need to cut time out. Just, can you do this so I can just unlock the goddamn pit? I go over to the pit, and I can't even play the pit now that it's finally unlocked. After a week of this season being out, and being able to play the game for only a total of maybe 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. But it feels like I've been playing for 30 hours, right? So, you can't play the pit because you need these little, like, shard things to unlock the pit now. And it's like, Jesus Christ, I just unlocked this stupid fucking thing after all this bullshit of doing shit, and now I can't even play it because I got to go farm some shit that wouldn't drop until I beat the Nightmare Dungeon. How do I even know it's going to drop now that I beat that Nightmare Dungeon? Maybe it's supposed to, but I don't feel confident in the game actually doing it. So, like, this is the problem with the game for me. Like, and I don't want to play. Like, this Diablo 4, I feel like I'm having to do actual work that I don't want to do. It feels like I'm at work right now, and there's multiple tasks. Do this task to get that. Then you do this task to get that. Then you do this task. Can I just fucking kill shit and then hope good shit falls and have fun blasting things and increasing level and maybe a leaderboard or something? Oh, I should just go play Diablo 3. So I've talked to lots of other people who that stop playing, and they're somewhat similar. How many people don't play this game because it's just too ridiculous? I feel like level 78 right now, I feel like I should already be at level 100. But I also am sick of the tasks. So when it comes down to, like, what's my problem with these things? Like, beforehand, first of all, why do I have tougher time in a Nightmare Dungeon killing the regular enemies, but when I get to the boss, I just melt them. Melted. Killing the regular enemies, get to the boss, melt them. Then when I get to level 49 Nightmare Dungeon, so I can finally unlock the pit, which doesn't actually happen when you get there, I actually was able to mow down all the minions and enemies, or whatever you want to call them, the crappy people in the whole dungeon. And then when I get to the boss one-shots me all of a sudden. So now, all of a sudden, when I was in Nightmare Dungeon 44, I could melt the boss, no problem whatsoever, but had trouble going through the dungeon. Multiple times that happened. But now, at level 49, for some reason, it goes the opposite way, and the Nightmare Dungeon boss melts me. I just feel like something's wrong. What's good for my character? I feel like it's super confusing. I have no idea. There's so many videos and confusing tips everywhere. I don't know. What are the best mythics? I don't know. Endgame is still confusing to me. I don't even know what it is. It takes way too long to level to 1 to 100. I know that they've shortened it and shortened it and shortened it. But listen to me. I am a stupid person with a lot of work to do. So listen, I may be in the minority. Maybe people who don't have kids who are super intense, or maybe if you're, and I think part of it comes down to how smart you are, right? Like, if you're a super smart person who can, like, read information really quickly and, like, be like, oh shit, I know exactly how to do what I'm going to do here. I got everything. I figured it all out. Like, the smarter you are, the better time you're going to have, because you can easily sort of consume the information of how to do things, and you're like, boom, I got this. Let's go. But, like, I'm a stupid person. So, like, it takes me a long time to figure out what really works. And sometimes, even if you tell me what works, it doesn't register with me and I still don't understand. And then I don't do it. And then eventually I find it out later, a month later, and then I go, oh, yeah, that does work. Well, why didn't I do it back when I figured it out, kind of, and was told about it? Well, because I'm a stupid person. So I think that, Diablo 4 is, and this is why I don't play Path of Exile, right? Like, why don't you play Path of Exile? Because I'm a moron. That's why. And if in order to be good at Path of Exile, I'd have to quit every job I ever had anywhere, stay at home, and then I'd lose everything anyway and wouldn't be able to play the game. But also, it would feel like the most toughest work ever. And at that point, why not get a job doing something cool? You make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Because my brain doesn't work like that. I'm not on Adderall. I'd have to be on Adderall too, by the way, to play the game. I have massive ADD, so there's just too much shit going on. With this stuff, I can't. I just want to go play Diablo 3 at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the reason. I figured something out. I used to love Diablo 2, right? Like, I love Diablo 2. But I think I figured out why I don't really love it as much anymore nowadays. In this, let's just go back to this game first. Liam got ADD. I'm going all over the place. Let's go back to this game. There's a lot of target farming. I fucking hate target farming. I don't want to target farm stuff. That's boring to me. You must go to boss A so dick thing drops here. Then you must go to boss B so thingamajig might drop there. You must go to boss C to unlock. I don't want that. I don't want to target farm everything everywhere. That is boring and stupid to me. You know what I want? I want to just kill enemies, and there's a chance that something super cool could drop. That's what I want to happen. I don't want to target farm a boss. My brain doesn't like that. Go here, go there. You must go there, because then you got to learn where to go to do things, and that ties into my laziness. And maybe you're watching this and you're thinking, well, you're just a stupid person who shouldn't play this game. And maybe that's true. Maybe that's right. But when people ask me why I don't play the game, this season is a good example. I had fun for a little while, and then I get stuck. And then people tell me, well, you must go target farm the Blood Cock 7 from the Demon Man. Oh, I don't want to do tasks. I hate tasks. I just don't like them. I don't like tasks. And listen, a few tasks and a few things that you got to do, kind of make sense, and that's fine. It happens in Diablo 3. In Diablo 3, you got to go run to get the cube over here. You got to run to do this thing over there. It doesn't bother me. But, like, there's just so much of that to me in Diablo 4. Like, oh, you must be level 46 Nightmare Dungeon to unlock the pit. Oh, you've unlocked the pit. Now you must go farm its bullshit to unlock. Oh, what? I don't want to do that, dude. I mean, like, dude, I've done so much killing and murdering in this game and, like, so much time into it since, I don't have a lot of time. And I go and I look and it's like, okay, why didn't that stuff drop when I was killing stuff before? Why didn't that stuff drop? Why am I looking at it right now and it's 0? Rune shards. That's what they're called, rune shards. You need them to open the pit. What the fuck? And I know that it's like that in Diablo 3, right? I know that in Diablo 3, because someone will be like, well, in Diablo 3, you have to get to level 70, and when you get to level 70, that unlocks greater rifts. And you need greater rift keystones to play the greater rifts. And I get that, but you know what? Now you don't need to do that in Diablo 3, because in Diablo 3, there's all those enmities that open up everywhere. And by the time you unlock the greater rifts, you've got like 50 to hundreds of them. And so you're like, oh, like I just go right into the rifts. Let's go. And they figured that problem out in Diablo 3. And is it a problem? I don't know. It's not really the way the game was intended to be, but I don't want to go have to do that. I've unlocked it. Now can I play it? No, I've got to go farm things. It's just like, I don't want to do this, bro. I don't want to play this. It's like I'm playing this game and I hate myself. I hate my life. I hate myself. And the game makes me hate myself. I really am sick of this game. I don't understand everything 100%. I don't like target farming. I don't like having to farm things to summon a boss, to target farm the thing to summon. Like, fuck! That's what I feel like. I don't like doing this. And so maybe that's me, And maybe that's why, we'll just go play Diablo 3, I guess, dickhead. I guess so. But I keep trying. I didn't play Season 4, really, because I said, well, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I waited for this game forever. And I was hoping that we would get sort of a mix of Diablo 3, Diablo 2, and then maybe something new. And that's kind of what they are kind of doing. This hybrid thing. And so that's appreciative, but, like, I think it takes way too long. I think the cap should have been... I think it takes too long to get to level 100, and it takes too long to just get to the end game. But what is the end game? The end game, basically, in this game, the end game seems to be target farming to get as many mythics as you can to do what? I don't know. And so I don't really know, man. I wish that there was a last man standing event where basically, you got to be level 100. You have to be equipped, I don't know, something, and then everybody fights a massive boss, and I don't know, whoever gets the kill or something, gets something, like something fun that's like, whoever's the last man standing in an army attacks everybody, and the last person standing gets a crazy drop, and the second and third place people get minor drops. Things like that would be like, it's almost like a rumble, a battle royale. Like, that would be a fun event, a battle royale type event where these massive monsters are attacking in waves, and you enter the game with 10 or 15 or 20 other people, and the person who survives the longest wins, however those means are, and the more you kill, the more it intensifies your bonus at the end. So and each player gets credit for kills. You know what I mean? Or gets credit for damage done, maybe. So whoever does the most damage over time in the fight, like, that amount allows you to hit for... So, like, let's say, like, damage over time bonus, right? So what's your damage over time bonus? And then the second thing you got to do is survive. And if you survive, you get to fight. You get the treasure chest thing that drops at the end. And the treasure chest thing is actually greater and greater chance of dropping bigger and greater stuff depending on your damage over time bonus if it was top tier, right? So, like, the more you kill, the more reward. So maybe you beat everybody else out, but you didn't do a lot of damage. You just did a good job at survivability. Well, you'll get a minor thing, and at the very least, people are going to be pissed that, damn it, that guy got the reward when my damage over time was crazy. So maybe there's some flaw in this, but we could figure it out. So, again, it's something that could be said. Or maybe the person with the best damage over time makes it to the end, and based on that damage over time, you get the bigger thing. And maybe the person who lasts the longest gets to be there too. So maybe, like, if there's 20 people, maybe like 2, 3, 4 people get to make it to the end, but based on the damage over time bonus, like, that could be a fun event. And it only unlocks once you hit a level 100, and once you unlock something in the greater pit or in the pit, right? Like, so you don't need to keep farming things to activate this fun endgame thing, but what you do need to do is do a pit level 50 or 100 to unlock it. Something like that would be, and then also cut the game in half. Like, it takes half the time to do everything we're doing right now in the game, and you get to that point. And then obviously we got to have better mythics, more powerful mythics. We got to have new things that drop that we don't even know about yet, and more shit and crazy fun stuff that can drop. I want more elixir things to drop that are fun, like there's a beam, maybe there's like a red, make it a fucking flaming rainbow beam that I don't give a shit. And it, like, activate, and for 30 seconds all enemies die instantly, or for 20 seconds gold fucking rains down on you. Like, just make crazy shit. Like, make this game nuts, bro. Make it nuts and exciting and stimulating and wacky, and, like, let's go, bro. Because right now I am like, dude, am I playing Homework? I feel like I'm playing Diablo Homework, the video game. Like, I don't like that. That's how I feel. Maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe I'm a stupid person, and I am. But I'm not having that much fun. And all the things I just said would make this funner for me. Why can't we do that? That's my idea. I don't know. pass it on, and I'm sure there's some brainiacs out there that are like, listen, bro, great idea kind of for if you're an idiot, but like I actually am smart, and this game is great. They just need to add more depth to it, and that's it, buddy. Everything else is fine. You're just dumb. Fine. Maybe that's true, and the game's not for me then. It's obviously not for me right now. I get to level like 50, around level 50, my excitement leaves. But I'm at 78 now, and I mean, like, bro, I've never gotten this high. This is the highest I've gotten in Diablo 4. Because every other time I got to level 60, I went, all right, I've had enough of this. And other times I got to level, 70, I went, all right, I've had enough of this. And I put it down. And I go, wow, I got to go, keep the lights on by working 70 hours at my double other jobs. And so maybe I'm bitter, angry. Maybe I'm just having a bad life. I don't know. But, like, this game, I feel schizophrenic about the game. Or not, that's the wrong word. But the bottom line is I feel like Jekyll and Hyde about the game. Like, sometimes I'm like, this game is really fun to grind it up and get, this is fun, And then other times I'm just like, you know what? I hate this. It happened to me in Last Epoch, too. I didn't fully understand or like the idea that I had to kill that boss and go through that dungeon to get every single time to smash items together. And I just ran out of time and my patience and time in my day to keep doing that, really, and I never really got to smash anything good. I smashed something stupid just to do it, and then I went, okay, I'm out of here. So I really loved Last Epoch for a while. Like, I really did. But even I hit the wall with that. So obviously that's another example. Like Path of Exile, I put it down and said, I can't do this. I'm done. Last Epoch I played for a long time, and then I eventually said, okay, I can't. I've got to go to work. I've got to have a life. I got to get out of this. So maybe Last Epoch and Diablo 4 just are not for me. And but I do enjoy them a little bit if they were just speed up a little bit and get a little more fun at the end and whatever. But I love the concept of smashing items together. I love that. It's fun to think about what you could combine. It's just too much. It's just too much to get there and to do things. So if they could just sort of adjust that, like, that would really help me out. And I don't know if they can do that or if that's something that they possibly can do. So I don't know. I want to put this mind fuck on, but they last for how long? For 60 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I could put it on, but I'm going to wait till the next Helltide starts. Unless I don't know. But either way, that's it, man. Leave in the comments down below if you actually see this video and you give a crap about it. I appreciate you listening to me complain and bitch, and I'm sure I'll think of other things that I wish I thought of before now. I also think there should be better things to put in the sockets. I think they could do better with the socketing. I really think the first season with the Malignant Hearts or whatever was kind of, even though at the time it was underwhelming and felt kind of stupid, I think they should really bring the Malignant Heart concept to the game permanently. Oh, shit, we got to fight this. Oh, shit, I don't want to be doing this right now. I don't want to be fighting this guy. I want to be opening up that chest over there. Let me go open that, and then I'll kill this guy. I should be opening the bigger one, but I'm going to open this for now. Because maybe I'll get some of that crap to open the stupid pit. Nope, I don't think I got anything. I don't think I got anything to open that stupid pit. Do I have? I've been doing Helltides now for a while. Have I gotten anything to open up that pit? Where'd that boss go? Is he gone? Did he just oh, there he is. Because he has a good chance to drop some shit too. But anyway, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed. I just think that, like, I love the idea that I had. I love the idea. Oh, me so good, guys. I'm a moron with a GED, okay? But no, I love the idea of being in a sort of a 20 or 30 or 10 person. We got him. Some shit dropped. And there's like 20 people, and the person with the best, survivability and does the most damage gets rewarded by surviving to the end and gets like a chest or bonus chests. Maybe everybody gets a tier 1 chest at the end. I don't know, but I like the idea of eliminating people. So you've been eliminated, you know what I mean? And you get something, but that you get some little chest prize and that's it. But like the person that survives at the end gets something crazy. And it's a competitive sort of PvE, or is that PvP sort of? You're against people, but not directly, right? Because that's always trouble when you go into PvP. Attacking someone equally, nobody tends to want to do that anymore, or not a lot of people do. And I think it's because it's so risky. I think this would allow for fun and risk, but like reward and gambling and testing your might against other people, but really wanting to, because there's such a high reward at the end for it that you want to do it. And so for those reasons, I think that would be fun. Okay, I'm really going to leave now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.